Good morning, Monarch Nation, and welcome to the first show of the 2013-14 year.
I'm Delaney Lyman.
And I'm Superman.
Looks like we had some technical difficulties. I'm Delaney Lyman.
And I'm...
Nick Baker. You're just Nick Baker.
Well, we have some fantastic segments put together from our terrific broadcasting team.
First, we have a segment from Cal Matheson and Warren Babel, reviewing the leaders of the football team and their expectations for this season. So let's kick it off.
Our football team has qualified for the state football playoffs 5 years in a row. We are fifth all-time in Class A in state appearances and only one appearance behind second place on that list. Our 2012 football team had a very successful season, but we can't stay in the past. Junior Jack Kalina says this year's team is filled with leadership that didn't exist last year. Third-year returning quarterback Alec DeToro adds to this.
We have better experience, our line's better, our receiving core, they're faster, but they're just not as experienced. And our defense, I feel like they'll be a lot better this year too.
Teams talk about leadership, but who exactly are the leaders? DeToro claims Jalen Allison and Jack Kalina are some of our team's leaders because they play both sides of the football. Kalina adds Nick Lechtenberg and DeToro to the list of leaders.
We have a lot more leadership on this team, I think, than we did last year. Our talent's good, but we just got to use it to our advantage. Our returning quarterback, Alec DeToro, I think Jalen Allison will be a big threat in the outside at wide receiver. Nick Lechtenberg will be big for us.
Both Kalina and DeToro promise that the Monarchs will be headed to state this year.
Yeah, I think definitely we'll make it to state. Our team, I think, as of right now, that we're better than last year's team.
Both players are hopeful for the future of the team and are ready to have a great season. Good luck, Monarchs.
Wow, with that kind of leadership, it looks like the Monarchs are really gonna get after it tomorrow night.
Speaking of tomorrow night, if you can't take the heat, be sure to tune in to www.monarchbroadcasting.com to watch our live stream of the game.
Now let's hear from Sean Kroll and Logan Fitzgibbons about some of our competitive clubs here at Monarch Nation.
Hi Monarchs. After just 2 weeks of school, it is already apparent that our fall sports teams and groups like marching band and the dance team will have huge success this year. But we'd like to focus our attention more on some interesting clubs that also spread the tradition here at PLHS. This week, our Club Spotlight will look at two groups that devote their time to the mastery of oral presentation and public speaking. We had the opportunity to talk with senior Robert Anderson about his experience on the debate team.
I'm Robert Anderson, and I'm in debate. I've been in debate 4 years, 3. It's going on 4. My favorite part of debate is probably debating itself. That is always fun, but the atmosphere at the tournaments is also good too, especially when you're going in round, and it's like an adrenaline rush in and of itself as you go in, because it's like, okay, I gotta go debate this person and hopefully win. So, yep. It teaches you how to research well. It teaches you how to speak well and get your point across to people. And it also helps you with debating. That's kind of in the title, but it helps you back up your points and your arguments and make sure you have the facts when you say things.
We hope to see a strong debate team from Miss Albertson this year. Moving on now to forensics, we had a chance to have a word with Miss DeShuden, the new teacher and forensics coach for the Monarchs. She gave us her insight on how the club will be run this year.
My name is Miss DeShuden. Forensics, if you've been in it before, you can come see me and we'll get you on board with competitions. If you're really interested in it and you're a freshman, you can talk to your counselor about getting into the class during 4th period, so we can teach you the skills you need to know for competition. Forensics is going to teach you how to speak really well. Also, some of it is writing speeches, and so you'll be a better writer and a better public speaker overall.
Both of these clubs will definitely be spreading the Monarch tradition this year. And that's it for the Club Spotlight for this week.
Thanks, guys. Sounds like with those 2 new coaches, those teams could really get after it at competitions.
Those coaches aren't the only new staff here at PLHS. Cole Madsen, Nick Baker, and I spent some time getting to know them, so you can too.
Along with a brand new freshman class, PLHS has a multitude of new teachers in every department. Let's get to know some of them.
My name is Travis Linder.
My name's Nick Baker.
I'm Laura Collins.
I am Ramsey Dolish.
Ms. Teshuden.
Megan Albertson.
Mr. Mitch Albers.
I went to the Norfolk Senior High in Norfolk, Nebraska, and I went to the University of Nebraska in Lincoln. Go Huskers.
I went to high school in Sioux City, Iowa at Bishop Healing Catholic High School, and I went to college at Creighton University.
I actually graduated from here. So I went to Trumbull Park and then Papillion Junior High, and then I graduated in 2005.
I went to high school at Burke and then college at UNL. Go Huskers.
I went to school here at the great Papillion-La Vista High School.
I went to high school in Grand Island, to Grand Island Senior High, and then went to college at the University of Nebraska Omaha.
I went to Millard South High School, so down the road. I know. And then I went to UNL in Lincoln.
I really loved to write papers and read books, so that's why I thought I could really make it interesting for some kids.
Physical education has always been my favorite subject in school. It didn't require a lot of work, but I've always had a passion for being physically active, so that's why I chose physical education.
I'm teaching social studies because I think history is awesome and we have a lot to learn from it.
I have a business degree. I really am into the business side of education. I feel like there's a lot there that students can learn, and I hope to get more involved in the business education side of the school.
I've always enjoyed English. It's a language is a passion of mine.
I've always loved history. Parents that are both in government, so I got into government that way, and then just really loved history, learning about the past and why things are the way they are today.
Good morning, Mr. Kalina. You want to be just like, I want to be like Mr. Kalina.
I hope all those new staff members are down at the stadium tomorrow night to help us topple the Titans.
In case you weren't thinking of watching the game, Daniel Rich and Trent Anderson put together a little preview of what's to come.
This is the feeling of a town once together, forever divided. 2 halves coming together for one night, one game, one battle. This one night, one team will rise. This is game night.
Special thanks to Mr. Ohashik for helping out with the voiceover.
That's all we have today. Tune in September 12th for another show. For Monarch Nation News, I'm Delaney Lyman.
And I'm Nick Baker. Get after it!